up, Laker fam unit? Sorry about that, y'all. Just not getting over a cold. But shout out to y'all, man. The playoffs are still going on. Our team ain't in it. But hey, playoffs have still been good. But, I want to talk about, what bigs it is that I want. And, hopefully things are, a little more peaceful so that I can get this video off. Okay? So, my number one option, hands down, and that's my dude right here, Nick Claxton. I've always rammed on about him. A lot of people been saying Daniel Gafford. A lot of people been saying Walker Kessler. And then again, they're in the top 3 list. But this is the main guy that I want. This is the main guy realistically that I want, because this guy here is definitely the athletic big that we need. He is definitely the lob threat that Luka needs. He can protect the rim, very good at it. And now, as of being like a jump up and grab rebounds, now he's okay at that, but he's more so best grabbing the 50-50 rebounds, fighting for them, and making it to where we get the ball. So that is definitely the number one big that I want to target. So yeah, athleticism, lob threat, rim protector. And, just a go after it type of guy. This is my number one option on who it is that I want. Now, who else is on my top 3 list? None other than your boy Daniel Gafford. Now, this guy, even though he's 6'10", he's much stronger, athletic. He's still that. He's also a rim protector. It's just that I will say this: when it comes to defending guys like a Jokic or defending someone like an AD or Wemby, it's gonna be quite hard to it's gonna be quite hard to get that off. So I still would get him though, because again, athleticism, and he's a great live threat as well. And guys, right next to Nick Claxton, he could be that wonderful rebounder that we need. So rim protector, wonderful rebounder, and very athletic. So, and he's stronger. He has more strength, even though he's not tall enough. So a lot of taller centers, who are also athletic, he may have a problem against, but he still has a very good upside to him. So I would definitely, this is my number 2 guy. And number 3, oh, I'm sorry, by the way, he's cheaper. So 14 mil, we could, package in an expiring contract and maybe a Delta Connect, and maybe have to give up a first rounder or a second rounder to get Gafford. But hey, it is what it is. We trying to make the Lakers better. So I'm hoping Rob is thinking in his mind before off-season start what it is that he's gonna do. So that's my number 2 guy. My number 3, of course, Walker Kessler. Sorry about that. Walker Kessler, much taller. He's not that athletic, but he is the rebounder that we need. He's sort of a lob threat, but he's a great rim protector. So with him, he's a great rim protector, and a wonderful rebounder. Not that much athletic. Again, not that much as athletic as the last two, but very great rebounder and a wonderful rim protector. So these are my top three. And again, this is just me being realistic. Now I'm about to go into other guys that may be realistic that I didn't really think about. Those were just my top three. Okay, now let's go over here. Robert Williams. This is someone that we've been, ramming on about since, the trade deadline. This is someone that we've been saying that we wanted. It's just that, the contract was, kind of iffy. And then his injury didn't make it any better. So I can understand, being hesitant on him. But again, he's also the athletic big that we want. He's also the guy who's going to get after it. Offensively, and probably ain't gonna get too much out of him offensively. But again, that's what you're not looking for that. You know what I'm saying? Now if you could find a center, that can shoot, that's wonderful. If you can find someone that can shoot, that's wonderful. And could be a rim protector and be a live threat, wonderful. But with this guy, you're not gonna get that. You're just gonna get a guy that's gonna get after it, and he's a very wonderful rim protector. So I would still be looking at him though. If just in case we don't get the first three, he would still be someone that I would look at. Now, I want to talk about some guys that, are foundational bigs that we could trade for. Oh, wait. Before I go ramming on about them, there's only two of them. But let me talk about this next one. And if you want to put him within, this one within the foundational bigs, you can. But it's a wash with me. It's a wash. But let me go ahead and just, I'm going to put this guy here as one of the bigs that I think we should trade for. Is he that foundational big he was with the Suns? Maybe not, but I will say he is athletic. Very athletic. He can still rim protect. He can still give rebounds. It's like, guys, now again, and he also has a little midi. He has a little offense to him. So, I don't know, guys. The only thing that's iffy with me is his contract, though. So it will basically you're gonna have to come out of a Rui or Reeves. Sorry if you hear that in the background. You're gonna have to come out of a Rui or Reeves though. So I would definitely see about getting him. This is definitely one of the guys I would see about. Again, just in case the top three, the top three prospects don't work out. Okay? Because again, rim protector, athletic, great rebounder, has a little offense to him. So, I'm going to give you a little score. Best of both worlds, right? Now, let me talk about some guys that I would like to trade for that could be foundational bigs. And we gonna start right over here. Good old Bam. Bam. Yeah. So, excuse me. So, now with this guy here, I want people to really and truly get it into their mind that if we trade for someone like him, both Austin and Rui is gone. Now, yes, Reeves is the more tradable asset, yes. But expect for Rui to be gone too if we was to pull someone like him. Like this guy 100% athletic. Now he's 6'9", but that doesn't mean that he ain't no rim protector. He's 6'9", and the man is dynamite. That boy is dynamite, and his vertical is crazy. Like, I still remember that block. What was it? It was on the Celtics. Jason Tatum went for a layup or a dunk or something, and Bam Adebayo met him right at the rim and just packed it just out of there. And that was the one of the finishing plays, one of the most clutchest defensive plays I've ever seen him do. And we need someone like that, guys. Not just that, guys. He's also another one of the lob threats. And also, guys, this guy can score. This guy can score as well. Again, he ain't no 3-point shooter, but he can score. He can give you about 12, maybe 13, 14 a game. You're not looking for, too much offense. Like, that 12 to 14 would just be a bonus. That 12 to 14 would just be a bonus. So, I don't know, guys. I ain't gonna lie. If we talking about Bam over here, because I know it's gonna cost a pretty penny in order to get him. It's gonna cost a good bit in order to get him. I'm gonna check out the salary on him, but I'm quite sure it's gonna cost a lot to get him. So I would definitely. I ain't gonna lie, y'all. If I'm Rob and Pat Riley would not mind dealing them to us, man, I ain't gonna lie, y'all. I'll pull it. I'll pull that trigger. I'll pull it, man. I will pull that shit. I'm sorry, Austin. I love you. I would love for you to stay, but man, maybe you can go flourish somewhere else. Somewhere else where LeBron ain't, you know what I'm saying? Go flourish somewhere else, man. But now, here's another person that I would definitely be interested in trading for. That's another foundational big. Follow with me, guys. Follow with me. Yes, the former Defensive Player of the Year, Jaren Jackson Jr. Guys, not only is he also a great rebounder, guys, he's a decent 3-point shooter. He is a decent 3-point shooter. And it's been times he didn't carry the Memphis Grizzlies. It's been times where he carried offensively. So you got a guy that plays defense. You got a guy that gets rebounds. You got a guy that can space the floor. I ain't gonna lie. Between him and Bam, man, I don't know, man. It's like a part of me says that, I want to say Jaren Jackson because he gives you more offense, can space the floor, and I want to say that he's a better defender, but still, him and Bam are kind of neck and neck when it comes to defense. I don't know, man. Y'all let me know in the comments. Which one would y'all prefer? Jaren Jackson or Bam? If you was going to, trade for anyone to come to the Lakers, bro, y'all give me, y'all let me know in the comments, man. Let me know, because I'm having a hard time trying to figure out, man. I'm having a hard time. Now that that's over with, I done got the top 3 prospects. I done got the, other bigs that I wouldn't mind trading for. They're just not in my top 3. And we got the 2 foundational bigs that I would love to have on my team, because they would be so great with Luka. Now let's talk about guys that I would not mind looking into, the free agency with. So now we have Steven Adams. You saw what he was doing with the Rockets. The man was blocking shots. The man was getting rebounds. The only problem with him is that he is not a good free throw shooter. He can't shoot a free throw to save his life. But I mean, he does slow the game down, and he could give our guys some rest, which means again, Luka could get a hell of rest, and LeBron could get hell of rest. So Steven Adams is definitely a guy that I would look at. If I'm y'all, Rob, if I'm you, I ain't gonna lie, this may be number one. If we talking about free agency, I know pretty much most of our bigs is probably gonna come from free agency. But if I'm you all, if I'm y'all, definitely go for Steven Adams. Now, here's another guy that I will go for. Clint Capella. Now, though Clint Capella ain't really show too much on the Hawks, we know what it is that he can do. He's also athletic. He can rim protect. I think he would be a great backup big. So and guys, he also can shoot the three. So he can also space the floor. And guys, I think he'd make a great. And he's also a decent free throw shooter. Decent, not like Steven Adams where he's just bad. Decent. Now, here goes another one. Miles Turner. This is a pipe dream. I already know. Listen, guys, I already know this is a pipe dream. But if we was to somehow unload some contracts off, like we could get someone like a Miles Turner after we pull someone like a Nick Claxton or a Walker Kessler or Daniel Gafford, unload some contracts, free up some money, and get someone like a Miles Turner. Hey, I would love that, man, because he would come in being our starting big. But I will say this: seeing what the Pacers doing in the playoffs right now, they have a chance at making it to the finals, guys. Them or the Knicks have a chance at making it to the finals. So I don't know. Again, this is a pipe dream. I think this is a pipe dream. So this may not happen, but this is definitely a big I would definitely look at if we were to go into the free agency. Now another guy I would look at, I ain't gonna lie, guys, I would like to try Thomas Bryant again. You know, I know, I know JJ Redick was on some bullshit when he did what he did in the playoffs, only playing 5 guys in the whole second half. I know he was on some bullshit. He was. He's a rookie. Want to give him a chance to learn, but I do think that he would give someone like a Thomas Bryant a chance. I don't think he's going to be like Darvin Ham in that he won't give Thomas Bryant a chance to show that he's playoff material. So, I don't know. Again, now I will say he's not a pipe dream, but I wouldn't mind trying him again. Laker fam, let me know what y'all think in the comments. But that's pretty much all of, the bigs that in my mind that I would look at if I'm Rob, that I would take a look at, as of making the Lakers better. You know what I'm saying? Now, Thomas Bryant, he would be like a backup B. Backup. Yeah, he would have to be a backup to like a Daniel Gafford or a Nick Claxton or a Miles Turner. Definitely a Bam and definitely a Jared Jackson Jr. He would be a backup big, if not a third stringer. But still, guys, this is my list of bigs to go after. Laker fam, if you have anyone in mind, put it in the comments. Let your boy know. Maybe it's something I'm not looking at. Maybe, I'm not looking hard enough. Maybe it's a big y'all may think that would fit the team right now, fit what Luka needs, and make this team better. Now, of course, I wanted to put Giannis on here, guys, but let's be honest. We don't have the assets to get someone like a Giannis. As much as I would love Giannis to be on the Lakers squad, that's probably not gonna happen. That's probably not gonna happen. I'm not even finna, waste my. Now, don't get me wrong. Anything can happen. I mean, we got Luka, but I mean, it ain't that many team managers that's that friendly with us like Nico was. It's not that many teams. So, if any other team is that's that friendly, but y'all let me know in the comments what it is that we could get. Hit that like, hit the comments, let your boy know if there's any bigs that you may notice. Hit the subscribe and just share to everybody else, And I'm on the road to 300 subs. Let's go ahead. Let's get this channel up and going. I'm out, y'all. Peace out, Laker family.